Hello everybody, welcome back. It's Maureen here and we are going to start weaving. This is the third video of how to circular weave. So in the first video I went over all the different supplies that you need to gather, and in the last video I showed you how to warp your loom. So these are our warp threads, and now we're going to actually start weaving. So I have chosen my yarn, and whatever you do choose is the color that is going to be at the center of your weaving. So I tend to like either a dark color or a light color for the center. So I have cut this and I've threaded my needle and I'm all set to go. So what we do is we start behind the weaving in the back, and I usually come in around here and I just bring my needle through, and I'm going to pull the thread all the way through, leaving just a tail of about 2 inches. So I'll flip this over so you can see. This yarn might be, there we go. So there's my tail through. So I like to kind of just brace it or hold it in the back. And we're just going to go simply over and under, and we're doing this in the clockwise direction. It is sometimes easier to weave towards the frame of the loom because the spaces are really tight here. So you can do that just to stay clear on what you're doing. Over and under, just a simple pattern. I'm going to pull that tail in towards the center of the circle, just tighten that up a little bit, and as you can see, we're starting to get that circular shape going. And then you can go in with your fingers and just sort of push those threads even more towards the center. So we've completed our first circle. We'll keep going. So there we have it, the beginning of a weaving. Now if you don't like these white spaces, you can, like I said, take with your fingers, ease these threads in tighter. So you can play around with that, and you can continue doing the over-under pattern, or you can explore different patterns. And I'll talk about the different patterns in the last video as I go over the different types of yarns and my resources for all the supplies for this project. So I hope you enjoyed this, and I hope it inspires you to create a circular weaving.